Welcome back. This is Now. We are live in studio, and I'm Lisa with you. And they say when it's nice, do it twice. And on Friday we had Tamara Monlouis in studio with us, and she's back with us this Monday morning to talk to us about small businesses and their presence on the social media landscape. Yeah. And Tamara, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to
have
you again.
So happy to be here.
Tell us why it's important for businesses, small businesses in particular, to understand the value of their social media or their digital platform.
Yeah, it's really important for them to do that because it's a way for them to really increase and grow their online revenue. They get to really get and cultivate leads on social media. They get to engage with their audiences. The digital strategy and landscape has changed so much. It's really important for you to connect with your customer. Before, businesses had a monologue going on, so they were the only ones talking. But now their customers are talking back, right?
That's right, yes, yeah? Because people can say things about your business,
exactly,
and you have no control
right.
on the social.
And how do you manage that?
Yes.
So you're now managing what they're saying about you, what they're saying about your brand, and then you also have to step up your customer service, your products. So it's really important for you to pay attention to that digital landscape because people could be talking about you and you don't know it.
Yeah.
And it could definitely impact your revenue.
Which leads me to your workshop called Beyond the Likes,
yeah.
because so many people are just obsessed with getting likes.
Yep.
But what happens beyond the likes?
Exactly. You know, it's really important to understand how does that convert to dollars in the bank, right? Because for a small business, that's the most important thing. They've been told, since the digital landscape has changed, they've been told, build a website, do SEO, all these real technical things, search engine optimization, right? So how people find them on search engines. So they keep hearing, you know, get more likes, build your Facebook page. But then how do they take all those things and piece them together? How do they understand that? How do they make them work as one cohesive platform to drive your digital strategy?
Yes.
So Beyond the Likes, we'll spend time working on a 60-day online marketing plan, really geared to drive and increase revenue and increase leads for that business. Of course, we have to look at that long-term plan, and 60 days is just a portion of that plan. Where do you want to grow your business to in a year?
Yes.
And for that first 60 days, what's the first step you need to take? Is a customer service issue? People don't know about your brand. They need to find out more about your business. What do you need to do to take that step to that next long-term goal?
So it sounds to me that after you leave the workshop with your bag of tools, there's some level of follow-up.
Absolutely. We have to follow up. You know, we want to make sure that we're guiding people in the right direction, giving them the information. There's some people that want to do it for themselves, right? You know, they're the chef, the bottle washer, they're doing everything in the business.
But that's the reality when you have a small business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we want to give them the tools to understand, you know, how do you measure it? How do you quantify this information? And again, it comes back down to dollars and cents, dollars in the bank. And so small businesses, they just need a clear understanding of how all these things work together to be efficient and effective for their
I like
businesses.
how you said how to measure it, which takes me to the analytics behind the scenes of how many people are looking at your site and what that means. Yeah,
you know, the analytics are the most important piece because this really gives you the information and the insight in order to make decisions about your business. I know small businesses, they're probably sometimes looking, they want to look long-term, but there's a lot happening, right? So even with a short-term look with these numbers, you get to really understand this is where my business is going. This is what my customer is saying about me. So maybe I need to make a decision here and make a move because my customer really liked this product. I didn't expect them to like this product, but I'm getting a lot of feedback. Maybe I need to push this product a little bit more. So it's taking that data and turning it into actionable insights and giving them the tools to say, here's what this means to me. We're not asking them to be experts, but we want them to have a clear understanding and overview of their business.
I know so many small business people are already overwhelmed with just keeping the daily firefighting process. Now it's about managing the social media landscape, but it's more than just Facebook. It's
more than just Facebook. You know, it's Google. I mean, we Google so many things every day, right? It's Google. How do you get people to find you, to find your product, your service, not necessarily know your brand, right? But they find you that way. How's your website? Are you collecting email addresses? Are you reaching and following up with your customers? Because there's so many touch points now. Now, again, at the workshop, they get a chance to understand how those touch points impact their complete digital strategy. And then we can put that plan together for them to be effective and implement that strategy right away.
Is every business built for social media or for the digital landscape?
Absolutely. Every business is built for the digital landscape. even if it's a matter of just getting awareness about your brand. You may not be selling a product online, but that's where people go to find out information in this day and age.
There are some businesses that are completely online, on Instagram, for example.
Yes. Yeah, there's some businesses, but what they recognize very soon is that they have to go beyond Instagram, right? They have to find a place to live. A lot of businesses start off in Instagram, start off in Facebook, but then where do they live outside of those platforms? We don't control Facebook and Instagram. It's controlled by somebody else. As a small business owner, you have to think to yourself, I need control. I need control for my business and my web presence. So having another outlet like a website is really something that gets you that control.
So you channel to the website.
Yeah, you drive them to your house, right?
Yeah. Sounds like a good good workshop.
Yeah, no, we think it's going to be an amazing workshop.
When is it?
The workshop is on October 11th. It's at Unwind in Aruka. And it's from noon to 5. There's a networking event from 5 to 7. We get to hang out a little bit and kind of talk strategy.
Because Unwind is a wine...
Yeah, it's a wine bar bistro in Aruka, one of my clients. It's an amazing place. They open from breakfast all the way to the end of the night. A little workspace.
Breakfast to the end.
Yeah. So you can go there and work, and then you can go there and have a drink after.
Right.
So it's a great opportunity to really raise the profile of a small business that we're working with, and to kind of do our workshop there. We're really, really honored.
So that means there's some time for networking among the businesses who attend?
Absolutely. At the end, we really want them to, you get a lot of ideas when you start talking digital. You get a lot of ideas when it all starts coming together. Because for a lot of people, it's like, how does it work?
Yes.
So once we have those conversations and they come together, then they want to talk about that, because again, we're able to kind of build on those ideas, and then there's more follow-up afterwards with our team.
Yeah, so this is open to all small businesses.
All small business, small
micro
to mid-sized
businesses as well.
Small, medium-sized, even to large businesses.
Yes.
Because their business is looking to expand. How do you go regional? How do you go international? I spoke to someone the other day who said to me, in Trinidad, we don't need to do that, right? But what we have to understand is, it's the World Wide Web. So it's not just Trinidad specific, right?
Yes.
There are rules and guidelines that we must follow that continue to change.
Yes.
So what do businesses need to know in the interim? What are those changes around the web, around digital that affect their businesses? And then that way we can really get them geared and groomed to go regional and international.
Sounds really, really exciting and topical and relevant and
right.
Tomorrow, Mon Louis, Executive Director of Digital Strategy, Monivan Digital. Thank you so much for coming out so early in the morning to tell us about Beyond the Likes. And the information is on the screen. The number to call, 476-5858 or www.monivandigital.com/Beyond the Likes. Everything is there for you. There's no reason why you should miss out. Thank you.
Thank you so much
for
Have
coming.
a great one.